I feel like it's invaluable to have people that are willing to help and who love kids.
Those types of moments where you feel needed and you can really accommodate that, you can answer those questions, that's fun.
We appreciate our subs because they allow our teachers and staff to be able to take care of things outside of school while knowing that their children are in good hands. Our teachers work really hard to prepare great lessons for the subs to teach, and we are so thankful for those that come in and do their job well and take care of our kids, and then our teachers can come back in and pick up where they left off.
I started subbing last year when my daughter was in kindergarten, so I had a little more availability. I'm a former first grade teacher myself, and I know how important it is to have some great subs. I feel like the benefits to being a substitute teacher is that you get to choose which days you work, you get to choose which building you work. I know for myself, having 2 young kids, if they're sick and it's not a day that I have already pre-planned to work, I just don't accept a job that day.
Our board works really hard to make sure that our pay stays competitive with districts in the surrounding area. And it's also a flexible schedule, so it works really well for people that want to choose when and where they work.
One of the things I really like is the flexibility of a position like this. You're not tied down to a job where you have to check in every single day of the week. If I see a position opening that I want to take, I can accept it or I can decline it. For a first timer or somebody who's not ever stepped into a building in that position, you can get a little nervous because you're working around students. I will tell you, it's not as bad as you imagine it to be. Of course, most things never are. And whenever you get here, you're going to feel more comfortable as the day goes along. My advice would be just give it a shot.
Whether you're a stay-at-home mom with just a couple of free days a week, or maybe you were a former educator and you've retired, or you've never stepped foot in a school, that's okay. We can still use you and we want you to apply. Our schools provide the opportunity for you to get to know kids, for you to get to know the inner workings of our school district, and to be a service to our community. We are so thankful for every sub that has stepped up and answered the call, and we hope you'll do that today.